Hello you. Yes, it's Intellivision time. And this is Space Armada. Yes, Intellivision. You probably can't see that there, can you? Can I get that light on there a bit better? No, I can't. Well, you'll just have to trust that there's an Intellivision right here. See the wood grain? You might be able to see the wood grain. And the really, really weird controllers. Can I get this? Yeah. Oh, look at that. How ergonomic is that? Short answer, not very. Let's put this game down a second, because I haven't actually shown you the Intellivision, have you? Have I? I got this a while ago, courtesy of Game Whisperer, who fixed it up. So the pads all work and stuff. Still a little bit flaky on getting colour on screen. I had some fun poking around inside, but I think it's just a case of it needs to be left on for a while to warm up, much like the lava lamps. So I think that's just what I'll have to do in future to make sure it's working, because you've kind of got to switch over for a channel and then go back to it. Otherwise it's just in black and white. It's very odd. Anyone with any Intellivision experience, let me know if you have the same, because I have had a poke around inside to turn up the power of the RF, shall we say. But lovely crisp picture. It's just occasionally in black and white when it first starts up, which is very, very odd. But anyway, the controller. Look at this controller. One thing I hadn't realised, I'd seen pictures of these. Yeah, you hold it that way round, and that's your joystick. I thought these were like a touchpad sort of thing, but no, it's just a disc that's effectively a effectively a joystick, only not really a joystick. And then you've got, yeah, but then the fire buttons are on the side. Can you see that? I don't know. There we go. Maybe you can see that. There we go. Two fire buttons on that side. Can we get it to around? Two fire buttons on that side. Really, really comfortable. So hold it like that, and then you've got your. I suppose it's quite good for left and right-handed people. Equally awkward for both. But yeah, so that's the Intellivision. I'm sure other people have done a much better introduction to those. But hey, you know what it's like on this channel. Let's look. I've got a thumping headache right now. I've had it for about 2 weeks now. I was on holiday 2 weeks ago in Weymouth, and I noticed that my ear was starting to get sort of closing up again. I thought, it's probably just the change of scenery, different sort of, weather, air down south on the coast, or different altitude. I don't know. But when I came back, my ear was in a terrible, terrible state, and I had to go to out of hours GP at A&E, and they went, yeah, you've got an ear infection, and given me stuff for that. And it's been 2 weeks and I've still sodding got it. So I've got eardrops in my ear, and my head is absolutely screaming. My ear's screaming, my head's thumping. So obviously, best thing to do, play video games. I haven't played anything in weeks, so I would really like to play the Intellivision, because I've had the Intellivision for a while with a few loose cartridges. But while I was on holiday, I managed to win. These were on eBay. I got a stack. If you've been following me on Twitter, you'll see that I got an absolute stack of really, really lovely Intellivision boxed cartridges. Really good condition. I'll show you the back. There's the back of it. And just so happened that the guy who was selling it was on the way home from Weymouth to here. And so I got in touch with him, and he said, yeah, pop by, pick him up. And so I did, and absolutely lovely guy. Really lovely little town that he lived in, and town, more like a village, and lovely cats as well. Oh, they're cats. One three-legged one, I've forgotten his name now, and one of those ones with a flat face. Oh, absolute bundles they were. We stopped and had a cup of tea, because he was out, and his wife said, oh, no, come in, and they're really, really friendly, lovely people. And these were, well, he was clearing out his dad's loft, and he came across these. And so he stuck them up on eBay, and he's glad that they were going to someone who's going to look after them. So they're on my shelf now amongst the Vectrex and Atari 2600 games, and kept together, which I think is nice. I didn't manage to win all of them. I lost out to someone else bidding on a couple of titles that I couldn't go to silly money on those. But basically this was my spending money while I was on holiday, because round the Weymouth way there's bugger all retro gaming places. And the arcades, one of them, the one that I went to, if you see on my channel, Lucky and Wild, That arcade, completely gone now. So there's about 2 or 3 arcades in Weymouth, and nothing retro in any of them. Mainly coin pushers and fruit machines. Really, really disappointing. But then that meant that the spending money that I'd put aside for holiday, thinking, well, if I see any retro stuff, I've got a bit of cash I can splurge because we're on holiday. I splurged on eBay instead, and then went and picked up from this guy. And so anyway, yeah. So here's the inside of the book. Look, they come with plastic insert. You'd think they just put the actually I haven't got a cartridge because the cartridge is in the machine. There's a cartridge. Look, they have the date and things embossed on the back. So you'd think they'd just have them in there like that, wouldn't you? But no, they have them in a plastic tray that then fits inside. Or maybe it's supposed to go that way. Yes, that's Snafu. I've had that one recommended to me. I really need to play that one at some point, but I thought I'd go with the Space Armada first because they've got a little insert to line. Don't shove it any further than that. So yeah, really, really chuffed to get these at a really, really, really good price. Let's pop that. Actually, I'll pop that cartridge elsewhere because that's not the one for that. And let's go through the rest of the packaging before we get into the game. Oh hello, what's happened there? Let's press reset. Oh look, it's in black and white. Oh no, it's in colour. Why won't this go back in? Ah, right, there we go. So we also have Flippy Floppy. That inlay slides in the top here eventually, and then it's got a slight lip at the top up there so it doesn't slide out again. So then you've got the buttons, you know, like they did with the Atari Jaguar. Well, they did it back in 1978, so late 70s anyway, on the Intellivision. So each game comes with those. So previously I'd had a few loose cartridges and no inlays, or overlays, or whatever you want to call them. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13 cartridges, all in lovely condition with overlays. So I better be cracking on and actually playing some of these and showing you what they're like, and seeing what they're like for myself as well, because I haven't seen. I've literally plugged a couple in just to check they work. Yep, they work, they power up, the Intellivision's healthy, and then I had a chance to play anything. And so I figured, well, I'll make time this evening. It's Saturday night, well actually no, it's Sunday morning. I'm still feeling like rubbish, but I want to play something. So so here we are. When I'll get the time to get these video files off the camera and get them edited and uploaded, I don't know. But the first step is actually getting the game loaded and playing it, isn't it? So yeah. Anyway, yeah, like I said, headache and stuff. But so obviously, like I said, best thing to do, play video games. So we've got a how to order your replacement overlays for bowling, soccer, Las Vegas roulette, Electrico Math Fun, Electric Company, Word Fun, football, horse racing, drafts, checkers, auto racing, auto racing. I've got a loose card of that. Maybe I can send off for that. Send off to Advanced Consumer Electronics Limited, Unit 3, Fulton Road, Wembley, Middlesex, England. No postcode. So 75p per set of 2 overlays. If only I could post back in time, eh? The Intellivision Game Owners Club. Your chance to join free. So again, PO Box 83, Middlesex, Wembley. Wembley, Middlesex even. Or Unit 3, Fulton Road. I wonder if that's the same place. I have to look that up on Google Maps, won't I? How to order your replacement overlays. There's another copy of that one. And Space Armada for 1 player for colour TV viewing only. So yeah, colour. Well, we can see we've got colour. So Intellivision, intelligent television. You see what they did there? So start the game and here they come. 4 rows of menacing monsters and armada of trouble. You begin with 6 laser guns and 3 bunkers. The descending targets drop bombs on you and your bunkers. Hit the elusive red flying saucer for big points. and some damage repair. Every time you clear the screen of targets, the challenge gets tougher. More bombs, guided missiles, and many, many surprises. Fire away! Well, there we go. I'm sure these have been scanned and are on the internet in PDF form if you really wanted to look them up. But look, it's not quite full colour. It's black and white and blue, but it's nice, and it seems to be explaining how to play Space Invaders. Sorry, no, not Space Invaders. It's Space Armada. Completely different game. So, but that said, graphically here, it looks fancier than the Atari 2600 version. I could imagine if someone had an Atari... Oh, pages left blank for your notes. Yes, there we go. I can imagine if someone had an Atari 2600 and someone else had an Intellivision, you'd say, no, look, my version's better. So, but we shall see. We shall see how it plays, eh? I think I've done Space Invaders on the Atari, haven't I? I think I just vaguely remember it being rather disappointing. But anyway, so, game or practice, clear, enter, fire at the sides, and there's the controls. I will turn this light off so I'm not blinding myself anymore. We shall zoom in. Sorry for fans of the lava lamps. But this is a retro gaming channel rather than a lava lamp channel, isn't it? And well, let's see what we get, eh? Game, please. Game, yes. Is that straight? Maybe a little bit to the side a bit. Ooh, wrong way. That bit better? I think it looks a bit better. About there, perhaps. Game, enter. Oh, we've gone to black and white, have we? Oh, no, we're in colour. Right. Right, this is going to be problematic. My ship disappears. Blue on black. Oh. Blue on black means it disappears. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. That's problematic. Ooh. Blinking flip, they come down fast enough, don't they? Ooh. Well, that's me buggered, isn't it? Oh. Well, there we go. 300 points on my first go. I'm pressing fire, nothing's happening. Hello, do I press enter? Game or practice? We'll do. Bit concerned about the picture on this. It's a lovely sharp picture, but it seems to just flicker into black and white now and again. Game. We'll do game again. That said, in the stakes of Intellivision versus 2600, at least with the 2600 you could plug another joystick in. This is not the best controller in the world. I mean, it's doing the job. Ooh. And having all those extra buttons, I'm sure, will lead to the ability to have much more complicated games. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. I thought I'd choose this because to start with, because, like I say, headache and all that. That one disappeared. Ta-ha! We have cleared and we've got some blobs on screen. Oh, we've got a different colour border now. Oh, can I get it? Oh, I'm not going to get it my way. Damn it. I just fancied something simple. But maybe there are more complicated games that use all of these extra buttons. Who knows? Ooh. They're quite nice sprites, really, aren't they? Colourful too. Oh, they landed and we're all dead. Oh, bum. Let's do practice. Let's see what practice does. Enter practice. Seems to be the same, maybe slower. What happens if I shoot through the base? Can I? Well, we can shoot through our own base, as can they. They do seem to reach the bottom very quickly though, don't they? FNAF. I seem to be able to shoot through my base at them, which is handy. And I took out 2 then, and something's... Ooh. No. Ooh. Ha! And we're back to this screen again. Come on. Oh, can I get... No, too many in the way. Oh, we've got... Oh. Ooh. Hey! Oh, look at that, my shield's repaired. Or slightly. The one on the left still looks a bit buggered. Ooh. Better clear out some of these bottom ones before they get a bit close. Ooh. Right, come on there. Gotcha again. Ooh. Ha! And on the run as well. Variety-wise, it is somewhat lacking, perhaps. But it's a perfectly cromulent version of Space Invaders, I would say. Oh, that got a bit close, didn't it? Ooh, bloody hell, they really do come down a bit on the quick side. If you don't... Yeah, you've got to stop them coming down quicker, haven't you? But there we go. I think that's probably enough of Space Invaders. Sorry, Space Armada, wasn't it? I've got a few games called Space something or other on the Intellivision now. But yes, okay. So that is Space Armada. Bit close now, isn't it? Space Armada on the Intellivision, and I'll be playing some more Intellivision games straight after this. But you know, there'll be more turning up on the playlist as and when. So yeah, I think we've probably seen enough of Space Armada. Let's see what else I've got on this console now. Yes, I know, another console, but I couldn't turn down an Intellivision when it was in the offering, could I? Yeah, I know. Right, yes, that's Space Armada. Oh, should I be playing more? I don't know. Yeah, my ear is not good. But yeah, I need to have some fun, and this is fun, believe it or not. Yeah, time to play something else. So you toddle on to whatever video is next in this playlist, and I will toddle on to whatever cartridge is next in the pile. So that was Space Armada on the Intellivision. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you on the next one maybe. Ta-ta!